Good morning, Vietnam. Uh, demonic activity and the alternative electricity, and what's the link between them? Okay, that's the subject of the video. Okay, let's go. Okay, so the alternative electricity is moving energy constantly, 50 hertz or 60 hertz, back and forth of electricity through your body, seeking the earth through your body. Okay, and putting information in you, and taking also your information in the grid. Okay, so this network, this grid of alternative electricity not only moves information, little demons, diseases, but also mix all the mental bodies, all the problematic of the humans in one pool. Okay, it makes them all one. Okay, so you are sleeping, you have a nightmare because the guy in the building next to you is watching a horror movie. So he's feeling his stuffs is bring artificially to you through those wires, through this moving energy. Okay, so this is what the Tesla did. This our friend Tesla. Okay, the little plastic GI Joe sitting under the tender miniature. Okay. Okay, so this is what it does. Okay, it does all these stuffs, this alternative electricity. There is on this channel many videos about earthing. Okay, the truth and the bullshit about it. Earthing yourself make electricity more easy to go through you. Okay, this is why electricians, they put a piece of wood and they step on it before touching the wires. So if they got touched, electricity doesn't travel through them to the earth. Okay, so this is why when you earth yourself in a polluted environment, you are electrocuting yourself more. Okay, and getting crossed by those demons and this information and disease more. Okay, so it's not a protection, it is more exposure actually. Okay, so a long time ago I did an experience. Okay, so my room was a first floor. Okay, so there is the land, 0 floor, and then up was my room. So I went to make an experiment. So I bought a rod, metallic rod, for the earthing of the houses. This is why they put what they put next to the house, to put an earthing wire. Okay, and it goes in all the plugs. So I bought this rod and I put it especially for my testing. So I hammered it in the ground of the garden, and from there I started the wire going to the floor up to my bed. Okay, at the end of the wire I put a small ring. So I took the coverage of the wire and let it naked. I made a small ring that goes around the finger. So the idea is for me to sleep where I have this wire connected to my hand on one of my fingers. That's it. That was the experiment many years ago. Okay, so what happened that night? I have seen demons, guys. Activity, just very, very moving activity, like demons all around. Till I woke up, like it's impossible. It's like a nightmare non-stop, with no scenario, nothing, just activity. And I throw the wire. So I have seen demons. Once I earthed myself artificially, and with the differential of 1 floor, I become like a lightning rod. So all the energy was coming to me of the polluting wires in the house and everything. And I saw all those demons. I did it with the electricity on in the house. I didn't try it with the electricity off. Being earthed 1 floor up with the house, like electricity cut. This I didn't try because I was not alone in the house. Okay, otherwise I would like to see also. Okay, but I have seen those demons. I have seen them. Okay, so you understand me, 1 floor up, a wire from my finger going to the earth in a rod. Okay, I saw demons. Okay, so they are all around, moved by this by this grid. Okay, and I asked myself, are they made artificially, or are they here since ever, and just this grid makes you in contact with the information because it moves the electricity at 50 hertz, 50 times a second, or 60 times a second if you are in the USA. So is it a component that makes them more, or they are here just make it just makes them move and reach you this electricity? Okay, so I thought about the past. Okay, the past we have those. There was no Tesla grid in the past, but we had morons promoting demonic religions with force, with crimes, by killing people, forcing it on them, whether it is in Europe or other continents. You can agree on this, okay? I'm not inventing, okay? So they come and they force on you, for example, the religion of the hippie man of Middle East, okay? And they burn your grandmas, okay? You in Europe, okay, very proud of being this Christian and bowing to the Jesus. Possibly some of your grandmas has been burned by this shit, okay, by the people promoting this and building all these cathedrals and who knows, okay. So there is a component of cheaphood, of wimphood. Yeah, it's something not normal. Me myself, if I had, I know that they killed my ancestor to put this religion on me, on us, I will have a reaction of dignity. Okay, the same in Africa, guys. You have a very strong black man, okay, tall and everything, and he will bow to the Gollum of one of those satanic religions. Okay, while his grandpa has been castrated. They cut his balls, okay, and used him as a slave. And then you see now somebody who is proud of this religion. Okay, this is beyond my understanding. Syndrome, Stockholm syndrome, something like that, you can say. Though it's, I don't know if Stockholm syndrome works like this. Okay, if you traumatize an animal and then you let him go in the nature, his offsprings will not be bowing to the guy who beat the elephant, for example. They will be free. Dogs, they can go back to nature and act like a small pack of wolves or something. It doesn't. Okay, so I don't know how it continues in the humans, like you, because now nobody is forcing on him this shit. Okay, yeah, your grandpa, they cut his fucking balls, or you in Europe, they burnt your grandmother as a witch. Okay, a witch. You are this, but the Stockholm syndrome repelling in the past. Okay, retrocausalic, retrocausalic from the past or something like that. Okay, Stockholm syndrome, BDSM style. Okay, because they are quite disgusting, those religions. Okay, so you must like to suffer or something. Okay, have some dignity. Okay, so I said, or maybe they are NPCs also. NPCs, that means that they are just programs. They cannot compute my ancestor. You mistreat them. Fuck your religion. I pee on your Gollum god. Okay. They cannot do this because NPCs, or they are demons themselves. Okay, it can be one of those. Okay, so back to the electric grid. Back to the electric grid. I said demons. Demons were here. There was no electric grid, and this shit happened back then. Okay, burning grandmas, cutting the balls of grandpas in Africa, enslaving them. Okay, so promoting this shit and achieving that, it's a demonic activity. Okay, just like, I don't know, like a small mustache guy in north of Europe, suddenly everybody bow to him and do his madness. Okay? Or the Coco situation that we had, like 2019 or something, out of nowhere, let's slaughter the children, let's poison everybody, let's keep you in your house, you cannot go out. It comes like this, we are in shock. So maybe those religion demonic, they come as a download back then. Back then it was a Coco situation. Okay, cocoa situation where they burn your grandma. Okay, and then it continue, it never leave. It stays like this. Okay, they enslave your grandpa, and then you are and castrate him, and you are still proud of this fucking religion. Okay, so maybe it came like a download, like cocoa situation. Okay, okay, with the Bill Gates of the time or something, you know. So download. So mostly that must be NPCs, but that says that the demonic activity didn't need. They didn't need the electric grid to be that powerful. I would say they are less powerful now, because with all those tools, with all this technology and stuff, we are less of demonic. Okay, less of demonic than the past. We are not burning grandmas on the stuff because they are witches or something. Okay. Okay, and we are not castrating grown-up men in Africa and enslaving them. Okay, those satanic religion from the Middle East, they have the sacrifice of children in their DNA. Okay, kill your child to me. Me, the Golem God. Golem God. I want you to kill the child. Okay, I'm gonna. Stop. It's you are good. You are a good NPC. Okay, just cut his fucking dick or something. And suck his adrenochrome and everything. So back in that, they were killing them maybe for killing, really, like throwing the baby in the fire or something. So it was more. So maybe this is an upgrade to those Satan worshippers, okay, that spread like a virus, like a cocoa around the world, okay, with these wimps permitting this. Weak. Shame on you everywhere, on every continent, if you accept this shit and you have some history and some self-respect to your ancestors. Morons. Okay? Yeah, so I said all this is to say that the electric grid, though I saw myself that it's moving this information, those stuff were already here. This is why they could do the kind of shit they did in the past. Okay, the good stuff that apparently from time to time now there is some divine intervention where there is a blackout. Okay, it happened like this. Shut down the electric grid. Okay, and me, I was, what the fuck is this? It's crazy shit. And me myself, I never pray. I nearly prayed to the Golem. Golem, make it last 3 days. 3 days. 3 days is important. Okay, I kiss your smelly Golem feet. Make it last 3 days. I know 7 days it's impossible with this civilization. They will eat each other. But 3 days, you know those numbers that are, you know, when you stop something, you fast for 3 days and everything. I said the best is, now that the grid of the demon is off, is to enter something higher in consciousness. I saw it as a divine opportunity. Okay, I know it could be that the big electron did it. Okay, I'm just joking about this Golem shit. Okay, I pee on his feet. Okay, but the big electron could have something to do with this stopping of the movement of the demons. Okay, so yeah, this was about electricity and the demons. Something also I tell you here, I put it here since we have 1 minute 30 seconds. The meditation in Buddhism. Okay, the schools use it to teach two kinds of meditation. Usually you started with the focus, samatha meditation, concentration on one point, and then at certain moment you shift to you learn the awareness, okay, mindfulness, where you are in an open situation. And then in around the year 2000, I was listening to a monk that I liked a lot, a French guy who was in Burma, okay, in Asia, and he said many schools are not teaching the first meditation, which is the focus, the samatha, where you focus your mind on your breath or something and you stay. And at the time, after some years, I linked it to the electromagnetic pollution. I understood that it was becoming very difficult for somebody to maintain a focus meditation, a samatha meditation. While in the past, when there was no electricity, it could seem as a relief, as a way to calm the mental body and all the frequencies. Now it becomes a performance, because the energy is moving so much information, the electric grid, that it's become a performance to perform samatha. So they teach them awareness directly. See you in the next video.